All right, hi everyone. Welcome to our Mummies on a Mission event. My name is Rachel Panchia, and I'm one of the many mummies on a mission that you're going to be, hearing from tonight. And the great thing is that we get to hear from these beautiful mummies who are a part of our community, and they're going to help me share what we do, why we do what we do, and around our mission, as well as their stories too. And we've got 4 beautiful mummies who've joined us as well, and they're going to be launching their business tonight. So if you're here to join and to be able to support them, we want to just give you a big shout out and say thank you for doing that. So it's Monday, the 9th of December, and I'm sure all of you are well aware that the year is fast closing, and with all the school preparations, like the end of year things, Christmas and New Year's, it's like, wow, this year has gone so fast. So I love this time of year because it gives me the opportunity to reflect, like what's happened this year? Like, how has this year been for you? Has it been everything you wanted it to be? How can you move into the next year stronger, happier, more blessed and empowered, and being able to achieve your goals? So I really love these events because they help give a way to hope for women to see what's best that they can have in their life. What really do you want for you and your family? Do you want to be able to design your life? And, when I think about that, it's like, well, is that really one of those things you can do? And yes, it absolutely is. And that's why we get to share this around our lives, how it's been for us, and what we do and why we do it, because there is another way. There is a way that you can be able to do that. So I'm going to hand it over to the beautiful Ellen, who's going to, I'm going to hand the baton over to her, and she's going to share her story and a bit around the misconceptions of what we do as well, because we all have those questions. I definitely was so super skeptical. I think most of us are, and that's a really good thing. But it's when you can take a closer look and kind of just get the information as much as you can. And I think that's a really good thing that we can be able to do that. So Ellen, lovely lady, if you can take yourself off mute, I'm going to spotlight you and you can take it away.
Hey. How are we? Something popped up. That's Christmas tree. I'm not mine. I'm not at home. I'm at church, but I thought it was quite festive for December. I get to talk about the misconceptions, and to be honest, I fell in love with this. And this was 3.5 years ago, and then the thing was talking to my husband, and he laughed at me because there are some misconceptions around this business model, but it's all crap. So I'd love to share with you tonight. So for me, I joined, as I said, 3 years ago, and I was 4 months postpartum with my second. It was that fear of I had to go back to work. I looked at the budget. I remember exactly where I was like it was yesterday, and I didn't want to go. I wanted to stay home with my baby. Did you know that 95% of full-time carers to kids are women? And I think that's pretty cool. Like, what an honor we have as women to look after our babies. So when I thought that I had to go back to work, I cried. I wanted to be that one that raised my babies, and I thought that would take hospitality. Thankfully, Mummies on a Mission came at just the right time. I think so many of us are used to that traditional business model where there's always that one at the top and the rest of us have to compete against each other to get to that ladder into the higher and better paid positions. Or we just think we have to go work for someone else. We know that when we get to those high levels, that comes with more stress, more pressure, more responsibility. That was definitely for me in the traditional job. I got to manager before kids, and I was like, yeah, so good. And then I got a massive $2 rise, and I had so much more work to do, and it just wasn't worth it. I don't know, can anyone else relate to that? Give me a wave if you can. Because when I saw the business, I absolutely fell in love. I saw that there were unlimited top positions. And no matter what experience you or I had beforehand, we all come in at the same level as a virtual franchisee. I hope that noise in the background is too loud. For a very small fee of only $165, which is absolutely incredible. And this fun and amazing thing about this business, that you can't get anywhere without helping each other get to those top positions. It really is a helping business. So what is it that we actually do? We help people with their health and their wellness goals. We support and connect our clients to an amazing product and program and cheer them on along their journey. We help people to build an income around their current lifestyle and commitments by following a simple system. So if you have a full-time job, you can do it around this. If you have a full-time mum, you can do it around a family. You know, it doesn't matter what you're doing in life, you can build this business around it. I think is where else can you fund it? I think it's amazing. So it's a teach to teach business. So all I do is teach people, women, what I was taught, and then it's about duplication. It's not about being the expert. We have amazing products and results and research we are seeing speaks for themselves, and we have so much incredible training available to us. This is a teaching business. So if you can love on people and help them reach their goals and share this business, then you've got it. It didn't take me long to realize that it's not about me. It's about how I can help others and what they want, and help them with what they want to achieve, whatever that looks like. But I think it's pretty cool. Like, you know, some people come into this and they just want to, you know, have an extra bit of money a month for a dress or to get their products cheaper. Some people want a few extra more and, you know, help to pay with the bills, groceries, and some others want to replace their full-time income or more. I'm doing very well with plurals, and I apologize. The earning potential is limitless, which is not. It's unlimited. Not really. Oh no, is that right? Anyway, it's unlimited. Where else could you find something like this? I escaped my kids tonight and I've had a few hours by myself, and you know how like it's really hard to function without this. So kid. You're like, oh, I don't have to anymore. So I apologize if this isn't making sense. But where else can you fund this business and be able to show up like this with incredible support and community and still be able to make an income? It has been such a huge blessing growing our family. I've had more children, well, one more at this stage, and my bank account still grows. And I didn't have to go back to traditional work. I've been able to stay home with the kids and build a business around them. And there's nothing more amazing than being able to make a choice every morning, what I choose to do with the kids when I choose to work. It's pretty awesome. And we got paid today. It was payday, and so much more money to bless more people this Christmas, which I think is amazing. So I'm super excited to pass over to Annie, get me to stop talking about silly, properly. And Annie's going to talk about the fun stuff, which is how we get paid in this business. Thanks, Annie. Hi.
Oh, there we go. You can hear me, just to make sure there's no technical difficulties.
Yep, go for it, gorgeous.
Okay. So first of all, I just want to say congratulations in advance to Linda, Jamie, Em, and Hayley on taking this exciting step in your business. One of my favourite pros about this business is that our community is our superpower. So what I mean is, in support of what Ellen just shared, she doesn't financially benefit from supporting me tonight on this event. However, the mission part of this business is what makes it special and set apart, because we understand that the community is what makes it, and that's why I always turn up. So I'm so excited for your launch tonight, ladies. Good luck. Okay, so that gets me to my favourite part, how we get paid. So we get paid 3 ways in this business, unlike traditional businesses who mostly get paid 1 way. So the first way is we don't hold stock or ship the stock, and we don't host parties. So we get paid on residual profit for connecting the customer with the company. So the company then boxes, ships, and bills the customer. So we literally just type in the customer's details into a super easy virtual office, and our head office does all the rest. How easy is that? So the second way we get paid is by commissions. So as our business grows, and as our team business grows, we get the opportunity to be paid on commission on top of that. So this is what we call the beach money, or residual income, and this accumulates over time. So you could literally be sitting on the beach with your friends and family while money is going into your bank account, and that's why I saw this as very attractive. The third way we get paid is the fun money, the bonuses. These are payments for the work you have done in reaching certain promotions, as well as helping others to get to those promotions, and basically a way of our company saying thank you. So it's not always easy, but how simple is that? So now I'm going to hand over the spotlight to someone who has shown me how to apply the wedding effect on people, always making them feel special. If you don't know what that is, you need to turn up to events like this. And her name is Emma Marsh, and she's going to share about business stories.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. That was such an amazing share. Thank you. You guys can hear me okay? I don't know why this is all popping up like that. So my name is Emma Marsh. I have been a part of Mummies on a Mission now for 3 years. It came into my life at a time where I had a 10-month-old little boy, and I had just found out that we were pregnant with our second child. I was working 4 days a week, and we were okay with that. We just thought that I'd have to go back to work when my daughter Gracie was 14, 15 weeks old. I was going to go back to work and just work 4 days a week, and that was going to be okay. And my mum was going to step in and help babysit. So that was good. Didn't have like the horrendous mother guilt, like I was doing something wrong because mum was going to step in there. But then 2 weeks before I'm due to give birth to my daughter, my mum called me to tell me that she has cancer. So she was really, really sick. She's totally fine now. That was 3 years ago. But at that period of our life, it was really, really difficult because me and my husband realised like I'm going back to work and we're going to have a little tiny baby and a 1-year-old, and they're going to have to go into daycare for 4 days each. Financially, we couldn't really afford to put them in daycare for that amount of time, and I also didn't want to have to do that either. So that's when I turned to the business side of things. I was already on the products. I used them throughout my whole entire pregnancy, absolutely loved them, but I turned to the business side of things and that kind of, I guess you could say, desperation part. And I didn't have to go back to work when my daughter was 3 months old. I didn't have to go back till she was 5.5 months old. And in baby world, for anyone that has had a newborn baby, 2.5 months extra, that's like 20 years in adult world. So, it was very, very amazing for us. So over the past 3 years, slowly but surely, with my newborn baby, my 1-year-old, we were able to build up an income that replaced my part-time income. So now I'm only working 1 to 2 days a week instead of the 4 days a week that I was originally going to have to do. So that's pretty special if you ask me. I get to do the honours of launching 2 of our beautiful women tonight. And the very first person I get to launch tonight is, Linda. Thank you very much, Rachel. I wasn't ready. Sorry, Linda, I'm coming. Hi, Linda. Give everybody a wave. It's so lovely to see your smiling face on here. So Linda has decided to join Mummies on a Mission to create her own brand and expand on that. It's growing her confidence, and she wants to share that with others. The business opens up new opportunities for her and her daughter, and what she can provide for her daughter and herself now is making her feel very excited about the future. She's also looking forward to connecting and growing along with this business. And we are very excited for you to be here. So very welcome. And then the next beautiful mama that I get to launch tonight is Jamie. Hi, Jamie. We get to do that awkward you sit in silence and I talk thing now. It's really fun, isn't it? Jamie is a busy wife of mum. She is a busy wife of a mum. That's not true. She's a busy wife and a mum as well. She has got 3 young children. She's a cake decorator, which is a flexible job that she loves running from home, but it is a struggle to maintain a healthy lifestyle and have that work-life balance at home, as it's lost its flow as her cake orders have been piling up. She wanted to start to focus on eating better and setting a better example for her children, having the flexibility to work from anywhere, choose her own hours and work around their current situation and supplement her current business and still be home for her kids. That's the thing that she's excited about, and one of the best things she's found about the business. And having a supportive network of other women around you who are doing the same thing is such a bonus. Welcome, Jamie. We are so excited to have you here. So I am going to pass over now to my beautiful friend, Pauline. So Pauline is going to introduce the product that we have aligned ourselves with at Mummies on a Mission. Thank you, Pauline.
Thanks, Emma. I love how it's like we've all got the end of year sillies, like no one can get their words out properly. It's so funny. I'll see how I go. All right. So yeah, I'm Pauline. Thanks so much, Emma, for the lovely introduction. I'm really excited to share about these products tonight because they were the reason my health turned around after I had adrenal fatigue for a lot of years. I was so depleted after 3 pregnancies, and I was not eating or getting anywhere near the 7 to 13 serves of fruit and veg a day that we're supposed to be eating. And I definitely wasn't managed that, which was a huge contributor to my health problems. And I definitely wasn't getting that into my kids either, especially because I have a very fussy eater. And our food today is really deficient in nutrients anyway, so that makes it even harder. So I'm really grateful that someone told me about these products because they changed my health completely. I was so chronically exhausted a few years ago, I couldn't even go for a morning walk around the block twice. Now I strength train 5 times a week. And the big first change for me was hopping on these products and fixing that nutritional deficiency I had. So the products that I'm talking about are called Juice Plus. These products are basically a way that we can get about 30 different fruits and vegetables into our diet every single day, whether we're having a super healthy day or a bit of a naughty day. Like today, I had a cherry ripe and I was like, why did you do that? Have an extra Juice Plus. So Juice Plus is just fruits, vegetables and berries in a capsule. So this is what I take and my older kids. And you can get it in a gummy as well for the other kids. All the produce is grown using organic farming principles. It's tested and proven free from pesticides and herbicides. It's totally GMO free, gluten free. Everything in the range is totally vegan. And they use a special a low temperature process to avoid damaging the nutrients and the enzymes, which means the product is raw. And that's really important for keeping all the nutrients intact. So the capsules are great for me and my older kids. And I love the gummies for my little one. She's 4, but she's been on them since she was about 18 months, I think. These are a really great way to get a huge amount of nutrients in really easily every day, especially when our kids are not very good at eating like raw broccoli and sprouts and stuff like that. So the gummies, they look like this. They have no artificial flavors, preservatives or synthetic colors and GMOs, which is really awesome. And Juice Plus also has a Healthy Starts program that offers free kids gummies with adult capsules, which still to this day blows my mind because my kids get these for free. So I'm a huge researcher, and something else that I love about this company that I have spent a lot of time looking into is that Juice Plus is the most researched nutraceutical on the market. It has over 40 peer-reviewed medical studies published in academic journals. I have read a bunch of them. That's how nerdy I am. So the results are really amazing. They show that Juice Plus supports the immune system, reduces systemic inflammation and oxidative stress. It helps protect and repair DNA. It supports cardiovascular wellness, healthy gums, healthy skin, and so on and so on. And it's such a perfect way just to boost the overall health of your family. And we also need the right kind of fats in our diet too, which brings me to our omegas. These are amazing. My hair doubled in like thickness after I got onto these. I think I was really deficient in fats. So this is the only vegan omega blend of its kind. It's sourced just from plants using cold pressed seeds, which protects our fish in the ocean. And we also don't get like the gross fishy stinky burps. And my kids my youngest one just bites it and drinks it. So it actually tastes really good too. So the seeds are cold pressed. So there's no high heat used in the processes that kills the oil's benefits. It's all cold pressed. So it's all protected. And our final product is our complete smoothie powder. I love these. So these are the macronutrition portion of our diet. And these just come from dehydrated whole foods. There's no whey, W-H-E-Y, there's no whey. So there's no whey, which means that you don't get any of the bloating and other issues that you get from dairy and from dairy-based shakes. And they come in chocolate and vanilla. And they have a blend of vegetable-based proteins, complex carbs, superfoods, and fiber. So what I love about the Complete is that with all the ingredients that are in them, I am getting some amazing food into my family every single day. We have one for breakfast. Today we had 3. I kid you not, this is what happens when we are on school holidays. My kids eat so much food. So these have other foods like amaranth and millet, quinoa, alfalfa sprouts, broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts, pumpkin powder, pomegranate powder, mushroom powder, which is high in vitamin D. And it also has a pre-probiotic in it, which is really important for good gut health and works really well with the probiotics that are in the capsules because we need pre and probiotics. So these products are really a huge catalyst for change. I saw that in my own family, in my kids' immunity as well. I know my family is healthier. We really get sick so rarely now. And I'm definitely a new person since I started on these because they're different to anything else on the market. The multivitamins I was on and that I used to give my family just cannot compare to the real food that's in Juice Plus. So like, for example, an apple has over 400 nutrients in it. You compare that to a multivitamin that has maybe 30 at best. They're made in a lab. They're synthetic. They're fractured. They're isolated vitamins, so they're not used synergistically in our body. We pee most of it out. But Juice Plus is real food, so it's totally bioavailable. Your body will recognize it. It will use it straight away. It'll be in your bloodstream in 3 to 5 minutes. And we also have an amazing whole food program. I don't think I have my book here. Oh, no, I don't. That's my little stuff up for tonight. So our whole food program has hundreds of amazing recipes by MasterChef finalists, which you get lifetime access to as well. I meal plan out of it every week. So that's the Juice Plus range. It's all based on the plant kingdom. It helps to bridge the the nutritional gap in our diets, and what Juice Plus will do in your body as opposed to another. We don't know. We can't say Juice Plus will cure or assist like with any specific disease or medical condition. It's just a way to get more healthy plant-based nutrition from real whole foods into your body to assist with health and just your overall vitality. It's just about getting more real fruit and veg into your diet, getting to that 7 to 13 a day, and bridging that gap between what you should eat and what you do eat. So that's our amazing products. And tonight I have the pleasure of launching the amazing Em. Hello, lovely. So Em is from Tasmania. She's a mum of 2 beautiful children, and she has a wonderful stepson. They are aged 14, 12 and 7. She wants to get some time back and focus on her kids and spend quality time with her family. That's lovely. She loved that Mummies on a Mission is a business that would allow her to work from home and contribute more financially and improve her family's health. At the same time, she can also help others achieve their financial and health goals as well. She's really excited about what this mission will be for her and her family. That's so exciting. Em, well done and congratulations. Very good. And I'm going to hand it over to TJ now. She's going to share a little bit about her story with the products as well. Thanks, TJ.
Hi. Thank you, Pauline. Congratulations, Em, and all the other ladies that are launching tonight. Very exciting. So I have the pleasure of sharing about the product and what it's been in my experience. So before Juice Plus, for most of my life, I've been suffering with a chronic autoimmune condition called rhinitis. And it's basically just like non-seasonal hay fever. So I just always have allergies, always have a runny nose, itchy eyes, and I'd have this itch in my inner middle ear canal that you can't scratch no matter how much you stick your finger in there. It's a really annoying itch because you can't reach it. And all my life, since I was a little girl, I would just have this condition, and the only way I could actually scratch it was to make this really weird throat sound. And people, look at you funny when you do it. But anyway, it sounds like I'm grunting. So anyway, long story short, I had a long journey with my autoimmune issues. Not just that, but also I have really dry skin, and I would get flaky sort of dermatitis patches around my face. And I found out it was just all part of this autoimmune condition and just having imbalance in my gut. So the solution was I really needed to go more plant-based and in my diet. And so when I discovered Juice Plus, it actually fell on my lap when I was a new mum. Someone had introduced it to me, and I thought, this is genius, because I'd already been juicing every day. It was great because I didn't have to spend as much time, and it's really inconvenient sometimes to be juicing when you have a kid. There's a huge, you have to clean up a lot. To me, it just made sense. So I tried it, and after probably the first 2 weeks, I noticed my energy levels, my sleep were improving. So I said, already for that reason, being a new mom, this is great. But after at least the first 2 months, I noticed my rhinitis conditions, which is like having a cold, constantly having a cold, having a runny nose. I was known for leaving a trail of tissues everywhere. I just wasn't leaving tissues around anymore. That's when I noticed, hang on, I'm just not suffering from it as much. So that was really a breakthrough for me, because I knew that I wasn't even flooding my body with enough micronutrients by juicing alone. But with taking Juice Plus, with taking the fruits, veg, and berries, and these over 30 whole foods every day in my system, and sometimes I would double up if I was feeling worse, I knew that I was finally giving my body the nutrients that it needed, that it lacked. And until now, I haven't had that chronic condition of the hay fever anymore. And even if there's like a lot of pollen in the air, I'm not as bad around it, which is fantastic. So it's really changed my life. It makes life so much easier, especially when you're a busy mom. So that's my little story, and that's why I'll be on the products forever. So tonight I also have the pleasure of introducing one of our moms that's going to be launching. Her name is Haley. So I think she's going to get spotlighted. Very excited for you, Haley. Congratulations. So, Rachel, are we going to put her on? Yeah.
Yep, she's spotlighted. Lovely. If you're able, are you going to be reading out her, introducing it? Yeah, cool. Yep, okay.
Oh, hello, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Yes. Haley's a registered nurse and a mom to a beautiful 15-month-old named Leo. She's always been interested in health and wellness and nutrition and can now share that with others. Being able to work from her laptop or phone means that she can now stay at home with Leo and not put him to daycare as she works and enjoy this time with him. Hi, Leo. Oh, he's gorgeous. Oh, how cute. So she knows that she'll never have this chance again to, you know, to be a mom with Leo, especially during the early years. So it means the world to her to have this opportunity. That's fantastic, Haley. We're really, really excited to have you join us and you know, pave the way on your own journey. And congratulations for launching your business tonight.
Thanks, TJ. Appreciate you introducing Haley that for us as well. Congratulations to all the lovely ladies who launched tonight. So I guess, you know, back to, you know, why you're on this, you know, event tonight, why women are launching their businesses, why they've decided to take things into their own hands and hold the reins of their life is because, you know, it's the stories that you hear that give you hope of what you can do with your life, how you can change it. You know, when you look at reflecting back onto the year what's been, you know, you can change the next year. If nothing changes, nothing changes. So for me, when this came into my life over almost, about 3.5 years ago now, I was struggling to be able to provide for my kids. My life was not where I wanted it to be, and I had been looking for a way to be able to work from home online around my kids. And I was super skeptical because I was like, you know, there's so many opportunities out there. How do you know what's legitimate, what is good, if I could do it, if it would work, all those kinds of questions. And when I had people come alongside me and be able to help answer my questions, help me, you know, be able to take a closer look, it just definitely blew my mind because it made me go, wow, if these women can do it, so can I. Because I wasn't tech savvy. I had no idea how to run a business. And I just had desire. And I was willing and I was teachable. And so that's all I needed in order to take the first step. So when I look at, you know, where my life's been then until now, I've grown so much as a woman. I know that I'm able to achieve so much more, and life has just blossomed in so many ways. And I think of the economy as well. Like, things are changing around us all the time. So instead of me leaving my future and my children's futures in someone else's hands, I'm like, I don't think so. I don't want to be able to, I don't want to leave that uncertainty for them. So when you can kind of find something that's a better way, that's, you know, maybe out of the box, that can help you achieve the things you're wanting and have the support behind you, that has great resources, great training, great support, great community of women who are so super fun. You've heard these stories. It's a small little glimpse into what we do, why we do what we do, and that we're just, you know, real women just like you. So if you're someone who has resonated with any of the stories tonight and you're wondering if this could be for you, definitely reach out to the person who invited you and get your questions answered, because, you know, next year can be totally different, and why not? Because you deserve it, your family deserves it, and we've just got so much time, a certain amount of time, so you may as well do something with it that can really make a difference to your life and other people's too. So thank you everyone for jumping on. We love being able to share our story. Thank you all the ladies for helping, and have a wonderful night. Bye.